Hello and welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Layton. A group at Cal State University San Bernardino is working to make higher education within reach for Hispanics. And here now to tell us more about some of the efforts that are underway is Valentina Watson. She is with the group called LEAD Executive Council. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Leslie.
Now, LEAD Executive Council, what does that stand for?
Well, what we do is we are putting on a conference. It's March 28th, and it's free to anybody who would like to come. And currently, you can actually see it online, last year's conference, and we stream it live over the internet. And we have over 1,000 town hall viewing events scheduled to see our conference, and that's not just nationally, but it's international. So we have viewing events in Europe and Spain, Portugal, France, South America, Brazil, Puerto Rico.
So what's going to happen at the conference?
Well, we have a lineup of speakers, and one of the speakers is the Secretary of Education, Arnie Duncan, and he's going to be there via live webcam. And it's a day of advocacy for Hispanic education.
Why is it important to have a day especially assigned for Hispanic education?
Well, we want to make sure that people are aware and that they can do whatever they can in order to promote education for Hispanics, because with the latest census numbers, we're such a huge portion of the population that you cannot have an educated workforce without having educated Hispanics. And so we don't want to continue to outsource all of our critical science, technology, engineering, and math jobs to other countries and import our talent. When we have the talent here, we just have to train them. We just have to educate them. And we're not doing that right now. And there's such a huge amount of Hispanic Americans that are they're not dropping out of high school, they're getting pushed out of high school. And we really need to say it is a crisis in this country, and if we want to continue to be globally competitive, we need to train and educate those students in science, technology, engineering, math, especially.
How are they pushed out of high school? What do you mean by that?
Well, saying that students drop out, it almost assumes that there is a lot about them, they just don't want to go to school. Oh, I think I just won't go today. But by the time students are in the 3rd grade and middle school, how they feel about school is already quantified, that they have a negative feeling about being in school. But if they're in the 1st grade, the 2nd grade, they're happy to be there. They love learning. What happens in those years? What is going on in our schools today? So by the time students are in middle school, they don't even want to be there. And
so these are some of the things you're going to address at the conference. What did you get out of last year's conference?
Well, last year's conference was such a phenomenal success. We had no idea that we were going to have over 180,000 people view it online, live, across the nation and in other countries. And it said to us that it was something people wanted to know about, and it was important to them to know about.
And what do you think you're going to get out of it this year? What do you hope to get out of it?
Well, we want to raise the volume. We want people to know you need to do what you can to tell your representatives that you want change, that we want to see people in office that will do something for us.
Okay, and that's March 28th, Cal State University, San Bernardino. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you for tuning in. More HLN next.
This is what our killer looks like.
Tired.
Exactly. I give you an hour to find him. Can't have gotten far. If you have any questions, it's now or never.
Is it black?
Magnolia Pictures presents Rubber. Watch it now before it's in theaters.